Congratulations! You've made a life-changing decision to further your education by taking part in a global studies opportunity at Normandale. You will find this a wonderful learning experience that just can't be replicated in the classroom. Nationally, approximately only 3% of students with a degree will have studied abroad. I want to help you make sure you make the most of this experience. You are a student first and an ambassador of the college, so be studious. As a participant in Normandale Community College's Global Studies programs, you will be subject to overseas laws, federal and local, during your temporary residency abroad. Each participant must sign the Study Abroad Programs Agreement and General Release Form. When you submit these documents, you clearly attest that you will abide by the sponsoring institution's policies and the laws of the host country. If you have any questions about local or federal overseas laws, ask your program administrator. Penalties imposed for violations of laws vary in severity from country to country, including immediate deportation, which prohibits any future entry into the country, and/or imprisonment, as well as a variety of other consequences. Should any student be reported to civil authorities, Normandale Community College is not in a position to be of assistance. Normandale has standards for the academic component of our programs, and we believe that you can meet them. By agreeing to go on this program, you agree to conduct yourself and your studies in a responsible manner. Your good academic conduct includes being in every class, at every meeting, including scheduled performances, arriving on time for class, and respecting your faculty, guest lecturers, and guides while behaving appropriately on tours and excursions. Normandale's Code of Conduct is in full effect in your classroom abroad. Wherever you travel with Normandale is considered an extension of the Normandale classroom, and you'll be expected to abide by the Code of Conduct. In this regard, the subject of illegal substances deserves special mention. The use, possession, sale, or distribution of illegal substances, as well as the use or possession of drug paraphernalia, will not be tolerated under any circumstances. Violation of this policy will be dealt with immediately, and students should be aware that they will be subject to a decision, including the possibility of returning home at your own additional expense, made by the program administrators. Normandale Community College's Code of Conduct applies both at home and abroad. We require you read it before you go. An online copy can be found at the Normandale website, and you've been given a paper copy. In short, neither academic dishonesty nor disruptive behavior will be tolerated. And as citizens of the United States and representatives of Normandale Community College, you're expected to behave in a respectable, mature, and responsible manner at all times. Violating the Code of Conduct. Violations of the code can hold many consequences for a student. It can affect your course grade, or you will fail the course. You can be sent home immediately at your own expense. When you arrive home, you will have a conduct hearing with possible sanctions ranging from warning to expulsion. Depending on the sanction, you could have a notation on your Minsky transcript that could affect your ability to transfer or your ability to continue your education. Please review the Normandale Student Code of Conduct at its website, normandale.edu/current-students/dean of students. You are responsible to follow the code on campus or anywhere you are in your Global Studies course. You are a Normandale student. When you embark on a global education experience, you are part of a community, and as such, you have the responsibilities for yourself and others on this trip. Please follow these safety precautions. Never go anywhere alone. Always stay with the group. Protect yourself and your valuables. Stay aware of your surroundings. Do not drink to excess, and do not drink if you are a minor. Do not use or purchase illegal drugs. Do not break any laws. Do not violate the Normandale Student Code of Conduct. In some countries, you are perceived as wealthy just because you are from the United States. You will have a lot with you: your cell phone, iPad, laptops. These items in your country of origin can make you more vulnerable to theft or scams. To avoid this, remain aware. If something feels wrong, know that it probably is, and do not go off on your own. Don't go anywhere alone. An example from a recent global education trip was a student who was asked to help a local woman practice her English speaking skills. This is a common question and also a common scam. The student was taken by the woman to a cafe where some of her friends were. They sat down and started talking and quote-unquote practicing their English. After they had all had coffee and snacks, the student went to leave but was stopped by another local who blocked the doorway. The student was then given the bill for the entire table, and it was clear he was expected to pay for the table. Just one small example of why you should stay with your group. There are a few items you should keep on your person at all times. Not in your bag at the hotel, not in your backpack, but on your person, in a pouch that hangs around your neck or waist, under your clothing. These things are your passport and your money. You will need these two things to return home safely. In closing, I want you to have a safe and educational experience. Please be smart, be safe, and know the code. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Wanda Kamwisher, the Interim Dean of Students, at 952-358-8123.